What's up? You're listening to the Juan and Joe Podcast. This episode is brought to you by ktshirts.net.
All right, we're rolling. We just cracked open a couple beers. Tangerine. Ooh. They're from, I think, Eureka, California. One of my favorite wheat beers.
Yeah. Smells
Cheers.
fucking marvelous.
It's Friday night. Oh, that's good shit right there.
I love wheat beer. I think of all the allergies, wheat would be the worst.
Wheat would.
Food allergies.
Yeah, that would. It's probably in everybody's head anyway. That would suck. And gluten intolerant and all that bullshit. Yeah, so we're here on a Friday night enjoying a couple cold beers. We actually had our podcast planned, our first Moonlighters podcast planned for tonight.
We were all set up.
Reggie, as if you guys have heard the podcast, just the one right before this one. Yep. Wait. This is the other one. This is episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3 that we released just recently.
Yeah, we released episode 3. Sorry, we have a few in the hopper. But we talked a little bit about Reggie on that one and plan on still having him as being our first actual guest for our podcast.
Absolutely.
And we had it planned. Everything was set to go. And evidently he had some type of order, I guess in a sense, come up. Some emergency came up. His boss called. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it today.
No, he'll be working all weekend.
Yeah, so it sucks, but I think it'll give us more stories.
Yeah, for sure. There's at least one more story there. Maybe a podcast on its own. I mean,
yeah. That was fucking weak.
Yeah, I'll have to cut that out.
Fucking rookie.
Oh,
I remember my first beer.
Belch.
So anyway, it has been postponed though. We are going to be able to reschedule it.
Oh hell yeah!
Reggie was bummed out as bad as too. I mean, we were fucking excited.
Yeah, it got us through our Friday. Like I'm texting Jose, like, oh my god, I can't wait for tonight. Get me out of here and get me sitting down with a beer and a couple of friends and bullshit. And you know, we're still gonna.
That's right.
We decided the beer.
Yeah, exactly. And we decided we're gonna fucking do a podcast anyway.
Yeah, we just don't have any friends.
Yeah, we're gonna do another episode of Letters from B-Rad. Yeah. So, you know what? It's gonna work out even better. So I mean, fuck it. And it's Friday night. Oh God, thank God.
No work tomorrow.
Yeah, Baden was talking about like when we were when he was texting me, it's because we were at our full-time fucking gig. So, yeah, that's. Just make sure this thing's recording. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just...
Are we live?
Yeah. And then Baden forgot his fucking equipment today, too.
Yeah, all right. High five.
Fuck. Again, I remember my first beer.
I didn't drink on lunch today. I know Friday I usually do, but... Oh, wait, that's
maybe you need to start drinking.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, but... Fuck, man, it was hot as shit today too, and I just didn't feel like being there. And then this week fucked me up, man, with having Wednesday off for the 4th.
Oh yeah, for the 4th, yeah. So
Jesus
we had
Christ,
the weekend, and then 2 days on, and then Wednesday off for the 4th, and then 2 days on, and now 2 off.
Yeah, I was all fucked up.
I was all fucked up too, but I came back from Minnesota. And I only worked Thursday, Friday before that. So it was 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 2 off.
That's a nice schedule.
Oh, I was thinking I'm going to make this permanent. Mm-hmm. Like, how do I get this permanent? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm working on it. Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Next week's going to suck 5 days in a row.
Yeah. I was like, like Tuesday night was nice. I'm like, all right, fuck, cool. Feels kind of like a goddamn Friday. Wednesday comes around, and then I feel like, it feels like Sunday, and I'm thinking... I keep thinking the next day's Monday. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Shit. So then Thursday comes in. I keep thinking it's fucking Monday. I usually don't go to the gym on Mondays after work. And I'm like, oh, no, I still got to go to the gym. And then I'm like, fuck, I wish it was Friday, but now we still got another day. And then fucking Friday comes, and I'm like, it doesn't even feel like Friday. But at least that's a good thing. It's like, it's not one of those things where like, oh, God, I wish it was Friday. It was just like, it doesn't feel like a Friday, but it is a fucking Friday. But it is a fucking Friday, yeah. Woo! And then, of course, we had the podcast planned up until noon, I think it was. When unfortunately he got called in for work for his side hustle. Dang. And so, yeah, it helped us, I think, get through work, at least for the most part.
Yeah.
But at least we decided to just fucking do something anyway.
Hell yeah.
And have some beers. Oh, fuck. God damn. What a nice thing to be able to just kick back and now have some fucking beers and shit. It smells so good.
There should be more than 4 Fridays a month.
We'll make that happen.
He's 6 every month.
We'll make that fucking happen.
Is it Canada where they only work 4 days, 4 10s?
Do they work that much?
Well, I mean, they show up 4 days, buddy.
How about?
What's that all about? It's 5-day work week. What's that all about?
2-4 weekend. That's what. What's her name used to say that worked from Canada at our company. 2-4 weekend is a 3-day weekend, which just means 2-4 is a fucking 24 pack, something like that. 24 fucking pack weekend. Yeah.
They don't fuck around in Canada either. That's not like, 4% alcohol, 5%. That Canadian beer will kick your ass.
Well, and then that lady that used to work for us, for that company that we're with, I think she used to fucking smoke on that fucking reef too. Dude.
Oh yeah?
I think so. I do. I
Lucky.
Think she did, yeah.
Lucky. I wish I did. Sometimes.
Well, I fucking tried. That shit does not fucking mix with me, man. Oh.
I'm a dumbass that goes back to it after not having it for a long time. Like, yeah, maybe
something
work.
Has changed.
Oh, no, it still just doesn't do that
Isn't
much
that like
for
the
me.
definition of insanity?
Yeah, pretty much.
Doing the same fucking thing over and over again and not getting any
Expecting
different results.
Yeah. It does, too.
Shit, yeah. So we're gonna. What episode is this gonna be? And I don't even remember. I didn't want to say it because we might. Well,
it depends if we put Reggie's out first, but technically this will be the 6th letter from B-Rad that we are recording. So as far as letters from B-Rad, this will be number. Let's see, 1, 2. No, this is 7.
Was it really?
Yeah, we got 3 produced. I don't know. Fuck. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's got to be around there, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's say every number, and then I can edit in the correct number. This will be
1,
episode
2,
5.
3, 4.
This will be episode 6. This is Baden saying episode 6, take 1. This is episode 6.
Bass solo, take 1.
Oh. Now you're talking. Now people just switched off the podcast and went to Spotify to go listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
You just
fuck, maybe I will too.
I'll be back.
But you also can listen to I'm going to a party tomorrow night. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some. What was it? I'm gonna get some pussy tomorrow night. Steel Panther, by the way. That's
epic.
Look at that shit. That one's off the Balls Out album. That shit had me fucking laughing when I heard it, man.
Those guys are hilarious.
Oh, shit. And that video that you sent me.
The glory hole?
The glory hole. That fucking quality on that video was absolutely fucking remarkable. Yeah.
Perfect lighting, perfect setup.
Perfect lighting.
Everything about it was beautiful.
I couldn't believe
Except there was a glory hole in a fucking public restroom. Other than that.
Yeah, that's nothing so bad.
It was beautiful.
That was fucking amazing how well that shit was done. And I mean... Do you think it was a set, or do you think it was like an actual fucking bathroom? Because that shit looked pretty legit.
It looked really good. I don't think there's any way it was a set. They had to have found a bathroom that they could just.
But how the fuck would you get all that lighting in there, though?
I don't know.
Because that was shit was fucking.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Yeah, and I was thinking when I was watching it, I'm thinking like, who's the fucking poor motherfucker was just like, hey, look for something that looks like semen.
Yeah.
And gallons of it.
Yeah, we need a few more, like 5-gallon buckets of it. Yeah, at least 6. That should get us through the video.
Holy shit, man.
Did I tell you I saw those guys? Oh, when I was in Vegas.
You actually saw them live?
Yeah, in February. Accidentally. I had no idea who they were, but we went to downtown Vegas. You know, we were sick of the Strip because after like 10 minutes on the Strip, you're like, hey, let's go downtown because that sounds like more fun. And there was like, you know, bands playing on each end, and we just wandered down, and it was like, you heard the scream, you know, that metal, 1980s metal scream that vocalist can do.
Oh, the
like,
fucking 80s shit.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh,
we wandered over, and they did, you know, a bunch of covers. They played everything you would expect them to play. Poison.
Were they like, you know, just out like on Fremont, or were they in a venue inside?
No, they were out on Fremont on the stage.
Oh, they were
stage. Yeah, so we just wandered up,
just
stood there for a while, drinking beer. Yeah,
Sweet.
And then right away I put my phone Steel Panther so I could look it up later. I was like, it was awesome.
These guys are fucking really talented, dude.
Yeah, talented motherfuckers. Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't tell how old they fucking are. Could you?
I
mean, they gotta be
younger than us.
You think so?
I think so. I don't know. Well,
I mean, because they don't look that old.
No, they don't look that old.
But I mean, they are like all hairband out too, so
right.
You don't fucking really know. But
and we like, you know, we lived in the '80s, so we know the music really well, and you know, it's funny to us. But like my brother was born in '86. He's a way bigger Steel Panther fan than me. He's the one that sent me the video.
Yeah.
You know, a year and a half, 2 years ago. He's the one that found that video.
I think I only heard from I think I heard about Steel Panther from Dan.
Yeah.
But I've never heard, you know, of course, because Dan is all about 80s stuff. But
yeah.
But I never actually, like, he told me about it, but I never actually listened to it, I guess. You know?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's something you bump in your car all the time on the way to work, but it's just, you know.
No, it's just
throw it on during a party, put on the video,
right.
and rock out and just. Like,
at work, blast it on your fucking last day.
Tomorrow night,
I'm gonna get some pussy tomorrow night. And then the fucking name of the songs. What is it? Cheating. No, eating ain't cheating.
I heard a bit on that on the radio one time. Eating's not cheating.
Eating's not cheating.
Like
the fucking lyrics on that shit. Okay, so here's the songs for Balls Out. Steel Panther. Sorry,
look at that shit. 2011.
I know
we missed the boat on
impressive.
That. Yeah.
And we'll get to Brad's letter here in a minute.
Yeah, hold on. We're still panthering it up right now.
So in the future, I wish I could play it, but I don't want to fucking get. We don't want to get fucked up by these guys.
Yeah.
Literally or physically or financially, but in the future, it's just him fucking talking, and it's like a straight '80s like, yeah, I'm in the planet Earth, like just like that weird shit. So then it goes into the song "Supersonic Sex Machine."
Makes sense.
Just like Tiger Woods. Song number 4, 17 Girls in a Row. Number 5, If You Really, Really Love Me. Number 6, It Won't Suck Itself.
I was looking over your shoulder that when I started laughing.
That's so fucking funny,
Jesus
dude.
Christ. Hey, man, it's not going to suck itself.
Number 7, Tomorrow Night. 8, Why Can't You Trust Me? 9, That's What Girls Are For. That fucking thing has some weird shit in it. Number 10 is Gold Digging Whore. 11 is Like Drugs. 12, Critter. 13, Let Me Come In, but that's with the C-O-M-E.
Oh.
And then 14 is Weenie Ride. That shit, I wish we could play that shit, because it's so fucking goddamn funny, man. But look at that fucking album cover.
Yeah. It's fucking hysterical.
So if you guys if you guys like just raunchy, crazy shit, but talented, I say fucking check them fucking out, man.
Yeah. Steel Panther's your new jam.
Yeah. Yeah, and just fucking blast. If you got a Jeep or something, blast that motherfucker going through, I don't know, any residential area.
Yeah. Play it at your mom's house. She'll love it.
Yeah, or, I mean, play it at the quinceañera or the fucking last, the father and bride dance thing or whatever.
Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
I mean, they play Glycerine.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
It's just as bad. It's just got a different bit of, a little different twist on it.
Dad, will you dance with me to Glycerine for my father-daughter dance at my wedding?
I love this song.
Sure.
No. Because he doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
Eventually, in our generation, they will, but not the other generation. Yeah, that shit is fucking hysterical, man. So yeah, Steel Panther. We're not sponsored by them in any shape, way, or form. I wish we fucking were. Oh yeah,
if we were, we'd have better wigs. Yeah, for sure.
And then we'd also have cameras on with our fucking glam makeup on and shit, so we can be rocking with our balls out. Literally.
Yeah, no, those are talented motherfuckers. They were good live too. Like it was.
Were they?
Clean.
They
like
sounded
the
like just as good like that.
Oh yeah, clean like the album. The guy could scream and sing like crazy. But
that motherfucker got some vocals, dude.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I mean, shit doesn't last though. I mean, to be able to carry your vocals on throughout your career, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Singing like that.
What is it with that 80s shit though, man? Like, there's something about that 80s music that. Because I never was a fan of it, honestly.
No.
Like Warren, none of that shit I never liked.
No.
But it has like a certain sound to it.
Yeah.
I'm saying like...
I think there was only one producer working the entire day.
There must have been. Because it sounds... Like, you could tell... If you've never heard the fucking band in your entire life...
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you hear it playing some fucking notes, you're like, that sounds like 80s.
Yeah,
like,
4 chords in.
Some fucking weird ass thing. And then the singing's the same too. It's like, like that weird, like.
That's really good.
Like, yeah. You know, like, Well, you know, the whole thing, like, when I was talking to you about, you know, with Dan, I wish he was here to do that shit, but the whole, like, going from my shield, and I put up my sword to the top and raise it up and slash the dragon down. Like, just so... God, he does it so fucking good. I just can't do it justice. But he used to sing that 80s shit, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah. We could do a tribute to the greatest song never recorded like Tenacious D did.
Yeah. I mean, that shit is funny. Yeah, that shit is fucking hysterical. And it's dude. Like... As I come down from the dragon's mouth, and I come and I stab him as the blade bleeds through, and just like it's so fucking over the top.
It just sets the stage though. You can see the guy like standing on the sword with the little He-Man, or standing on a rock with like the little He-Man sword,
and the girl's fucking wrapped around his legs.
Exactly, yeah.
It's on a fucking
the same album cover.
It's like a pile of skulls.
There was one producer and there was one artist. And
yeah,
they did all the work.
All of it.
They're so fucking filthy rich right now, or they died,
or they're fucking dead or poor.
Overdose.
Yeah, maybe they're at Reggie's place right now.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Yeah, that fucking 80s shit always trips me the fuck out. I just like there's something about it. I'm like, that's fucking like, what is this, 80s? And there's even newer bands that have tried, or even the 80s band that are trying to be new.
Yeah,
their shit sounds exactly the fucking same it did before. Except they're fucking 65 years old, you know?
They can no longer hit the high notes, but they're still doing everything else the same.
Yeah, not at all. But it's just so fucking bizarre, which, by the way, Skid Row's coming to town.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, who are they? Warrant and Skid Row, or who's all Poison?
Who knows? Maybe Poison's open up. Like Brett Michaels, is that him?
That Poison, that album cover was banned with the fucking tongue. Do you remember that shit? Open up and say ah, and he had that fucking black tongue that fucking went on the whole album cover,
and it was
they
banned?
Fucking censored it.
Oh,
for some of them, yeah.
Please,
I fucking just remember that shit. Like, imagine that. Today, like, everybody gives a shit how long your tongue is.
That's fucking insane. You know that I never knew that Every Rose Had Its Thorn was a fucking song until fucking 2005.
Really?
I had never heard that fucking song.
Even in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
I don't even fucking remember it. I just heard, like, so I had a buddy, you know, I don't talk to him anymore. Him and I don't speak anymore, but he's the one that told me that that every time he would he'd have a girlfriend and they'd have a fucking breakup, that was his go-to song. and he would fucking blast it and cry. Like,
oh shit!
I never talked to him again after that. No, I'm kidding. But
that was the last thing. That was the last thing he ever said to me because I punched him in the face and Fucking walked away.
And pushed him out of my fucking car. Yeah, he's like, man, I fucking sing this song, and I fucking cry, and I'm thinking, like, dude, you're admitting this shit to me?
Yeah.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
He might be punked right now.
Oh,
what the fuck,
dude, I was fucking dying, man. I think I even laughed. He's like, wait, it's not funny. I'm like, yeah, no, it is.
It fucking is
you
funny.
should fucking stand on this side of the fucking table.
If you could see yourself right now, you'd be laughing.
Oh, you'd be fucking laughing so
dying.
hard. Yeah, I was fucking sings it as she's like, I sing it as loud as I can in my car as I cry, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude.
So does Bret Michaels. Jesus, he's from here too, isn't he? Or he lives here now?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was on the news when he had his big something wrong with his brain. He went to Banner and
got to like Mayo or whatever the
Mayo
fuck.
Mayo or Banner, one of those places. But yeah, he's a Scottsdale boy now.
Oh, Scottsdale boy.
Mm-hmm. He and Alice Cooper from the Phoenix area.
Well, fucking Alice Cooper and his radio
he was more
show.
70s, but he went 80s.
Yeah,
he went 80s pretty well for a 70s
shit
guy.
For a long time, though.
Fuck yeah.
Now he does a radio station sometimes. But I don't think, from what I heard, is that he actually isn't at the station. He actually fucking does it wherever he's at, because he's out of the country all the time, I guess.
Yeah, he just calls it in, phones it in.
Yeah, I guess.
The guy in Minnesota, I've told you before, there's a Tom Bernard does the KQ 92 morning show in Minnesota. He's been on the air for 25 years in the Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Just really good broadcaster, great morning show, but for years he's been doing it out of his house. Like, he's like, I'm done, I'm gonna retire, and they're like, no, just do it at your house. So, like, the whole show would be live, and people would be in the studio, and they had like studio A, B, and C, and they had a video, 360 cam one time show you what it looked like, and it's literally a bunch of different studios, and everybody's in their own studio doing the morning show, and he's fucking 30 miles away at his house.
At home?
Yep. So he just like walk downstairs, do the morning show, and then call it a day, go back upstairs, get some coffee and some breakfast. Like,
that's fucking crazy.
You know, and he probably still does. And he'd even do it because he had a second home in Florida, which is a big thing for Minnesota people. And he'd do it from there.
Really?
Live.
Well, that's what I heard, that like Alice Cooper does it from like Germany and shit.
Why not these days?
But you know, it's one thing like when you're at home. To me, like, I would almost think like I want to go to the fucking studio. Like, basically take me out of my home, like that mindset, I guess, you know. So then I go back, like, you know, like Rogan has his fucking warehouse, his studio, like
that's ultimate.
That'd be fucking nice because at that point, I think to me, my creative juices would be flowing instead of fucking being at home the entire time.
Yeah,
you know?
you need to get out and see the world and do things. That's where the stories come from, anyways.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to, like, if you spent a week straight never leaving the house, your stories would be pretty fucking lame because you hadn't done anything.
Yeah,
but also, you want to get in the habit too, though, of not always, like right now we've been podcasting right where we are now, which is your apartment on your couch in your living room.
Right.
And there's a certain flow to it, but we got to make sure we break that up. So like later on, if we get a studio or when we get a studio, you know, we can do it in other places, because you don't want that crutch of, I have to be in this zone in order to do this, you know?
Yeah.
You know, but it definitely is like it'd be all right to always do it out of your house, but I'd want the studio.
Yeah, I would want the studio, or at least if it was your house, it'd be like, you know, whether it be a casita style thing, you know, maybe a studio that's detached, but you have some property or some shit.
That's what Mark Maron does, right? His is in the garage.
Yeah, his is in the garage, yeah.
California type thing, so I'm assuming it's like a detached garage.
Yeah, some shit
it's like its own little domain.
Yeah, I mean, I just would like it too. Like, I like Joe Rogan shit because one thing is it's almost like his own personal house in a way, because he's got all that shit in there.
Yep.
But also you have your friends come over, you guys can fucking whatever, shoot archery, play video, whatever the fuck.
It's his personality.
You know?
It's all the shit that he likes. Yeah, he created a world anyways with his podcast, you know, this world that everybody listens to and everything else. And now he made it a reality with a warehouse, and now it's an actual physical world.
Yeah, exactly. He brought it in as a physical world.
I was listening to the one with him and Kevin Smith, and Kevin Smith just kept saying, "You know, you did this with your mouth. This whole thing was with your mouth. You did this with your mouth." And I was like, "So, you orally created this? Awesome." Can you hear yourself right now? I was fucking cracking up. I'm such a fucking immature shit.
I love Kevin Smith, but goddamn, that motherfucker talks forever.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I was listening when he was telling his story.
About the heart attack?
Yeah, and I was like, Rogan didn't say a word for like 10 minutes. Like, what a good fucking listener. Like, he didn't even do like the, yeah, okay, oh, I see. Like nothing. He just sat there and let the guy talk. Like, that's willpower, because it's hard not to like jump in. When you're doing the letters, like I jump in every now and again. But it's hard to like not.
That's supposed to be that way. But I think he's like, maybe he might. To me, I might be able to do the same thing. I don't know, but if I'm mesmerized by a story, maybe that's why.
It was pretty mesmerizing story. It was really good.
Especially because they're close friends.
Yeah.
Like, if some shit like that happened to, like, you imagine if fucking Brad got out of prison.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be like, dude, talk away.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll just fucking sit here and just every once in a while maybe nod or something.
Just revel in the silence.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know, maybe, but he's done it so long. He's definitely developed that knack for it now and shit.
It was just something I noticed though. Like,
Rogan
because he said shit.
He went forever.
10 fucking minutes.
And sometimes Joe Rogan be like, yeah, well, when my daughter is like, this happens. Like, oh yeah, my daughter, and then fucking Kevin Smith just fucking go off for another fucking 10 minutes. But I love Kevin Smith. I'm a big fucking fan.
He's one of the originals.
He is one of the originals.
Early adopters of podcasting. First live podcaster, traveling podcaster.
And he's like such a humble fucking guy too, man.
Yeah, humble, grateful.
Yeah, grateful. Grateful is a good word. Which I also like Rogan because he's like that too and shit,
Dude, he's encouraging. Get out there and
he is encouraging, and he's just like, do a podcast. Do a podcast.
Yeah.
I listened to the Eric Griffin one, which was really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
He's fucking funny, but he's like, dude, do a podcast, man. He's like, he's done a podcast. He's like, come on, do a podcast. He's like, yeah, but I'd be your competition. He's like, I don't look at it that way. I don't give a shit. There's plenty of people out there for that shit,
Yeah.
I do appreciate people like that. They're just like, come on, just do a podcast.
Yeah, the more the merrier. Well, you're making the whole product better. Podcasting is something that we're into, but people that aren't into it, you tell them like you listen to podcasts. If they've never listened to a podcast, they're completely off your
dude.
They're like don't even know what you're talking about. Like they're on another planet.
Yeah.
Like no, dude, podcast. You've never listened to a podcast?
Have you talked to? I talked to a lot of people like, yeah, podcast. You listen to podcasts? I don't even know what that is. I'm like, what the fuck? And I swear to God, it's got to be 8 out of 10 people that I talk to and ask about podcasts. They don't fucking have never listened to one, don't know really what it is, and it really fucking baffles me. But at the same time, I go, oh shit, this fucking market is so new still.
Exactly,
dude.
And that's what Rogan knows. Like, the more the people that do it, that's more people that are spreading the word, and it's like. Not that he cares, I don't think, but he's going to keep rising even higher. If podcasting becomes more popular, we're not going to overtake Rogan's numbers. If we do in 30 years, I don't think he'd give a shit. But it's not like all of a sudden this new podcast is going to come out and he's not going to make any more money.
Yeah, he knows there's plenty out there.
Exactly. There's enough for everybody. It's crazy.
I'm going to grab a beer. Hold on. I'll just be right back.
Yeah. This is where we insert commercial.
You want an orange?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast. Also, leave a review, whether you like it or not. It'd be great for us. Don't forget to check out juanandjoecomedy.com and Juan and Joe Studios on YouTube.
Letters from B-Rad.
All right. Can you believe it? We only had one fucking beer.
I know.
We're already fucked up.
A fucking loopy Friday and a fucked up week, and we're just...
It's like relief.
It is.
And release.
Well, that'll come later after the podcast.
Yeah, and by the way... yeah, it will. Gonna get some pussy tomorrow
night.
It is July 6th, so... July 9th, Monday... Be on the lookout for our new video being released.
Probably should have put that in the live video.
Probably, but that's okay.
But we have a new segment. We have a new
this will be up by
video.
then. But if you haven't checked out the video Karma,
check
it out because it was released on July 9th.
Yep.
It's a new little series that we're doing. Don't forget to check out the other ones. Hold My Beer, Watch This.
podcasts. We got vlogs.
Podcast.
We got a couple of Dummy on the Roofs, goofy ones.
Yep.
Accidental Racism, the
GoPro
gym.
Guy, the gym,
Yep.
So check those out. Like them, share them. Hit that like button, subscribe, whatever.
Smash it.
Smash it, as Peter McKinnon would say.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So here we go.
So, do we have a letter from B-Rad today?
Letters from B-Rad. Right. I know, it took us a little while. Sorry. We actually had a couple complaints that we weren't long enough this time, but we'll see.
I've had that complaint more than once.
Yeah, I think we all have.
Yeah.
Fuck. Until you got whiskey dick. All right, so letters from B-Rad. Anyhows, this is the second letter that I'm reading after he has been moved or transferred to Arizona.
Eloy, right?
Eloy, that's correct. SCC. Which is, what the fuck is that called again? That's on the other one. Seguro Correctional Center.
Ah.
Correctional Center, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, the last one we read, or you'll probably hear that one right before this one, I imagine, or at least close to it. Was from January. This one is from February. And as a matter of fact, just the other day, I actually got another letter from him. And we'll be reading that one at another time. This one seems a little large.
It does.
Which will be good.
It's thick.
Yeah, thick is good.
Change our logo to a rainbow.
Rainbows. Is it Pride Week? That was last week.
I'm not sure.
I think we missed it.
Good for you.
I have to go put that on the calendar for next year.
Yeah. Hey Siri, remind me next year.
Pride Week. All right, so letters from B-Rad. Now, I'm not going to go over his little past. I'm saying I don't want to go over the backstory this time. Of course, we haven't said anything. Yeah, that's what I figured. We did pre-record that, so and you can listen to a couple other episodes that we've done.
Yep.
We did forget to mention this entire fucking time. We are in 45 minutes in, and my name is Jose from Juan and Joe Studios.
Yeah, Jonathan Baden here.
Anyways, this is gonna be a letter from B-Rad. Like I said, this is from February, and it's not too long of a letter, but you guys already know how the podcast rolls, and I think we're just gonna jump into it. All right, so Jose, sup DACA baby, DACA. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I thought maybe it was like German, like Daka Shane. Or that might be thank you though. I don't know.
DACA. Yeah, it could be.
DACA baby.
I should have asked him when I wrote him back. Nick, if you're listening to this, clue us in, or fucking if somebody knows, at least leave us a note or some shit. Yeah. So, sup, DACA, baby. Baby. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if he realizes I am not gay. All right, so.
I didn't know, so why would he?
That's true. Especially after I had my. Never mind. All is well, I hope. I'll try to call on Wednesday night. Between 6 and 7:30 on my phone time. Your number got approved, so February 2nd. Yeah, I unfortunately got the letter. Let's see. So I got the letter. It was stamped by the post office on February 21st. So unfortunately, when I got the letter, it was past February 22nd, and I think it was just only like a day or two past that.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, but I didn't see a missed call, because if he's calling from there, I imagine that the area code would be 520. So I don't know. Yeah. I did say something to him in this other letter when I wrote him back.
Like, hey, did you ever call?
Yeah, or like, hey, call at this time.
Yeah.
And maybe if we're doing a podcast, we can maybe do that while he's calling, but we'll see.
Maybe that letter's so thick because he was in the hole.
That's what I was wondering. You never know. So anyway, unfortunately I missed his call. At least if he did call, he just said that he was going to. So I'm not sure if he actually did. And in this other letter that we read the next time, we'll confirm that. So February 22nd. No word from Shitface Joe yet. We, if you guys haven't heard, and those of you who are familiar, that is his little brother. I wrote him again and my sister, Shelly. I never met Shelly.
No?
No. Being broke sucks! Exclamation point.
Not just broke. Jailbroke.
Jailbroke. Being broke does suck.
It does.
I can't imagine how much it sucks in prison. Only one approved to send money is her so far. No word on your approval yet.
That's like 2 years, right?
No, this was 6 months ago.
Jesus.
Well, so February, so that was like 3 months ago. But they wanted my social security number so they could speed up the process. I still haven't been fucking approved, technically, or I guess that's what they're saying. I'm sure that we'll get the answers there. And I would think that if I gotten approved, he would already written me at least just one sentence. Hey, man, you've been approved. Send me money.
Send money now. Yeah.
But yeah, and that's why I was saying, like, when I said, like, if I'm able to go visit him, I would love to fucking do a vlog, go there live. But you imagine how long it's taken me just to get approved to send money, dude.
It's not like you're trying to take money from him. You're trying to give him money.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, you imagine, like, hey, I just want to go in there with some cameras and stuff.
So we're going to be recording. Is that good with everybody here? Yeah? Warden, you good with that?
Fuck.
Got our equipment?
Yeah, so who knows? But, so anyways, yeah, that's been a pain in the ass. No word on your approval yet. And who knows on Joe? No phone number or soch. Might not happen. Yeah, it gets a little slow. This part's funny because he still has such a good sense of humor about shit, no matter how bad that could be over there. So I heard Trump the Magnificent shall allow you to stay in the great America.
Thanks.
God damn, fucking prisoners have more rights than the Mexicans.
Yeah, no shit. Well, in this, day and age.
In this day and age.
Yeah.
He. I'm going to tell him that's gay.
Yeah.
Okay, not funny. A little funny.
Yeah, teach him LOL.
I will punch him in the fucking face when I see him that's not going to happen. I got a friend from back home that is looking to move near you. Great dude. Looking to get in the gym business away from all the bullshit in Vegas. One of my closest friends. Known him for 20 years. Looking for a new start. No drugs or anything. I gave him a photo of you.
Whoa. Hold on right there.
What?
That seems like a weird way to start the conversation. Hey, here's a photo of him. What do you think? Is this the kind of guy you'd want to hang out with?
Hey, man. This fucking 90s is the last time he had a social interaction. He doesn't fucking know any better.
Jesus. I don't know if I want this guy carrying my photo in his wallet.
Well, he said he's like, by the way, I did talk to his buddy just recently. And I finally was able to talk to him, and he seemed like a good dude. And he's like, "Oh, by the way, Brad," and he has like a kind of like a fucking redneck accent a little bit. And he's like, "Oh, by the way, Brad wrote some pretty derogatory stuff on your picture." And I'm like, "Yeah, that fucking figures." Yeah, but that's good.
I would hope so. Yeah.
If not, I'd be offended.
You could just see him like walking around Phoenix, like, "I'm looking for this Mexican. Has anybody seen this Mexican?
Anybody know a Mexican?
I don't have his name. I just have a photo." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I don't know. So anyways, I'm not gonna read that. I gave him a photo of you at a barbecue at your folks' house to give you. I guess because that shows him. That's proof.
I guess, yeah.
Anyways.
When you see him, make sure he looks like this.
Yes. So then he goes on to say, won't be for a couple months, but if he shows up, please help him out. Not with a place or anything, just connection to people around in Phoenix. He's going into personal... Now remember, I read these how he writes them. He's going into personal trainer type work. Sometimes his grammar ain't the best. Not that there's anything wrong with that one, but I'm just telling you guys. He has his mom's in Phoenix. Oh, that explains it. I was wondering how he was here or why he was here.
Yep.
Someday, please greet him for me when he does. His name is Nick.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, I told you I ended up having a conversation with him. I'm actually hoping, or we are hoping, to eventually have him on the podcast as a guest.
No, for sure.
I think it would be fucking great.
Yeah.
He was supposed to contact me when I called him that day. I hadn't heard from him yet. I hope he's not back in fucking prison.
And a parole violation.
Maybe I should just hit him up, send him a text real quick, be like, hey, man, everything good? Or whatever, just to kind of check in on him. So... hopefully we get to have him soon. We'll see how that goes
That'd
down.
Be cool.
And of course I'd help him. When I talked to him, he seemed like a good dude.
I could use a personal trainer. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, man. You look. So, anyways, I was. Yeah. Maybe he could be. You could be his first client. It would be interesting to talk to Nick too because he spent fucking 22 years in the fucking in prison.
Shit! Wow.
So he said that he had known Brad since the fucking 90s.
Oh yeah, that's half a life.
Yeah, I mean
Anyways.
it's as long. He's known him as long on the inside as I had known him on the outside, basically.
Right. Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
A tale of two Brads.
Yes.
B-Rads.
Prison Brad and Free Brad. Okay, so then he goes on to say, I was given a CD that's crazy. No paperwork and only has SMG on it. It's like a logo or something. Like some Iron Maiden stuff. Never heard of them. British sounding, like Dio and Kiss had a baby that loves classic British metal.
Yes! Oh my god.
Man, sign me up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of Steel Panther, wow, how relevant
exactly.
is that now? Tio and Kiss had a baby.
Had a baby that loves classic British metal. That might be a good shirt.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. And I found 93.3. What the fuck? Alice Cooper has his own radio show? Wow. My buddy Scourge.
Scourge?
Almost reminds me like fucking Seinfeld. Yeah, my buddy Bob Sacramento. Like he always has like fucking, oh, Edmund. I thought he was doing time. No, man, he got out, man. He got out. So Scourge.
Scourge is still in, though.
Yeah, Scourge is there. Well, my buddy Scourge lived in Surprise. Oh, that's a fucking beautiful place.
Yeah.
Told me about it. He plays bass for metal band all over the place. Excuse me, sorry. Like a backup or fill-in for hella bands in Europe. And have. Oh, sorry. I think that's supposed to be. Again, I'm only reading it as it's written. So let's try to read this fucking sentence.
Yeah,
again.
try it again.
All right. So my buddy Scourge lived in Surprise. Told me about it. He plays bass for a metal band all over the place, like a backup or fill-in for hella bands in Europe, and except he likes to beat people up at the shows.
Oh, my kind of dude.
That's awesome.
You want a quick side, if you don't mind me interrupting real quick?
No, of course. Go for it.
So I was back in Minnesota recently on a trip, and I was at my parents' house. They live in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Quiet town. It's a suburb.
Name.
I know. It's great. There's a lot of little tiny jokes there. But our logo's a raccoon, just so everybody knows. But
that's great. Yeah. Awesome.
But 3 doors down from my parents is this dude. He comes biking by, like little tiny bike going like 2 miles an hour, like tiny little bike. He's going.
Is an adult?
Adult, yeah. Oh yeah, he's probably 63 years old.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, just cruising through, and he's coming at me slow motion. He's a heavy set guy, and I'm just staring at him like, because that's what you do when you see something weird. You're just kind of like.
And where are you at? You're like at your parents' place.
I'm in the front yard. Yeah, standing on the driveway, just looking down the road at this guy biking towards me, and I'm like, what in the? Totally fucking mesmerized. And my dad goes, oh, you know who that is? I'm like, no, I have no idea who that is. I'm just staring at a moop. I don't know what this moop is.
Right.
Oh, yeah. A couple years ago, there was this giant RV parked out in front of his, house for like 2 days. that guy used to drum for Paul McCartney when he was on tour.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like,
who said
what?
This? Did he tell him?
What? No, my dad saw Paul McCartney.
What?
It was Paul McCartney's RV parked in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, on this little tiny fucking street in the middle of the suburbs, and this dude who looked like he's every strange dude in every strange neighborhood, pedaling away on his bike, never faster or slower than 5 miles an hour around the block, used to fucking drum for Paul McCartney.
Wow.
I was like, holy shit, can I talk to him? He's like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's exactly what I was just gonna fucking say.
But the fucking stories he must have, you know?
Yeah,
like,
but dude,
like
how fucking exaggerated could they be? Not that it would make it good, but
who cares, man?
Fuck.
Even if you're only on tour for like 8 fucking, shows.
Well,
that's every drummer's dream.
That wouldn't be so bad.
Fuck.
The only bad thing is when they get to the point where like, well, Paul McCartney asked me to actually be full time, but the original drummer, you get to that bullshit, you're like, all right, now I'm fucking checking out.
Yeah, and he did some studio shit with him too, so
that's
he
pretty fucking
checks.
crazy.
But I was like, what? I'm like looking at this fucking guy, like that fucking guy was on stage with Paul McCartney.
Wow.
Not a Beatles fan, but that's fucking crazy.
I'm not either, but that's
some legendary shit.
That's still fucking
right
amazing.
Yeah.
I fucking absolutely. Yeah. I'm not a Rolling Stones fan, but if you've been on stage with them, fucking kudos.
Tell me all about it. Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
You are the drummer. Well, I just thought that fucking...
Keith Richards is a fucking robot, right? Right?
Right?
I mean, you saw it. It's gotta be.
I thought he was a pirate.
Yeah. Fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. Jesus. At least I didn't have to use any makeup. You played the zombie one, right? The Dead Pirates?
Do I need to do anything? No, just show up.
No. Don't no makeup. No. You're good.
CGI.
Can anybody make the makeup to make it look like this guy? Yeah. What's death look like? Right here.
We got 8 photos of him on the wall, and makeup artists just trying to make everybody look like him. Like CGI? I could just walk underwater for 20 minutes. Doesn't matter. I've been dead for 10 years.
I've been dead for fucking ever, man.
I think I died in 72.
Or was that 73? No, maybe it was 7. No,
Could have been
because
71.
that's when I was in London.
Yeah, and I remember the house with the brick. Oh, yeah, it could have been around 71.
That fat guy that used to pedal that bike drum for us for a little while.
That's right. Creeper McCreepy pants. Jesus.
Oh, God. So anyways, that was a sidebar.
Back to the basis.
So, but by the way, I know some of you heard it. When I came out here, it was crazy. So, and this line says like a backup or fill-in for hella bands. You guys from California, I don't know what part, maybe even south side, I don't know if the northern part. In Vegas area, I don't know how much of Nevada. We use hella all the time. We used to, I used to. Until I came here, they don't use it. And hella just means like a lot, tons. It was just so normal until I came down here and fucking people were like, or especially my buddy Danny's like, hella? Like helicopter? I'm like, dude, it's hella.
No,
like,
dude, it's hella fucking rad, yeah.
Like hella awesome, dude. So, I'm breaking fucking hella back, bitches.
And check out Juan and Joe Studios on YouTube for the hella awesome video.
Hella awesome. And hella
awesome.
Subscribe and hella like.
Hella right, dude.
Hella yeah. Sorry. So anyways, okay, so I guess his buddy had played for hella bands in Europe.
Many bands.
Except he likes to beat up people at the shows, which is that's fucking funny. Love him, he says. I think he has a site also. Not sure what or where. Scourge, a.k.a. Jared Riley.
He has a real name.
So, yeah, that's interesting.
Scourge.
I'll have to ask him. He has a site of him performing, I believe. I miss live music. My old pal Lane didn't contact me anymore, suck ass. So, if you guys are new to this podcast, Brad likes to just fucking switch it up like that, like out of fucking nowhere.
More ADD than us.
So, so that kind of went like, I miss live music. My old pal Lane, don't contact me more, suck ass. And Lane, I think it was the guy that told you that he used to live in the trailer park where Brad lived.
Oh, yeah.
And they were friends. So it's kind of weird that he actually doesn't contact him anymore.
He was just like an acoustic dude, right? Or just like musician in general, like pull out the guitar and start playing?
Yeah,
and singing,
a little bit, but he had a family, and he was always a nice dude, though. He's a little bit, definitely older than us. I think he was like 10 years older than us, but always a cool dude. Which he's the one that had always written Brad all the fucking time. So it's kind of weird that he doesn't contact him anymore. You know, some people sometimes they find like that religion or who knows, you know, and they just get all fucking weird sometimes. But
yeah, they just
who knows what happened. But it's sad because you locked up. You don't want to like. It's good to hear from fucking people.
I can't even imagine.
No, that's why I even mentioned. I think on our first podcast, if anybody ever wants to write Brad, send us an email to Juan and Joe Comedy at gmail.com.
Yep.
Now, not to be an asshole, but I would like to know what you guys want to write him and ask him, because I don't need anybody being an asshole to him and shit like that, or being nosy.
And we're not going to throw out his address to everybody, but
no, definitely not.
Just send us questions.
Yeah, even that too, for sure. But yeah, just so you guys know, it's just like this is not trying to fucking put Brad in the fucking place of, a villain or whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. I just don't need him to get in shit from people, and that's not our point here. So he does love listening to people. If you guys really if anybody wants to actually just genuinely, correspond with somebody that's been in prison for that long, please, it'd be great. Feel free to. It will probably cost you some $20 or something.
Yeah.
He'll probably want something, but I think it's all fair.
Hell yeah, yeah. That's the oldest prison hustle.
If you guys don't know that reference, look back to episode 1 or 2, right? One of the two.
I think it's 1.
So, okay. So he actually cuts a paragraph here. He continues in something different, I think. So we are here for 2 years, I guess. So he's talking about being here in Arizona for 2 years. We're here for 2 years, I guess. The article said 2 years for $9.4 million.
Wow, dude. I didn't get that good of a deal when I played pro. That's a pretty good deal. 2 years, $9.4 million?
$9.4 million.
Send us money.
Wow, Nevada builds new units.
Oh.
Now, that's fucking ridiculous, man. Wow. I don't know if you saw this series on Netflix. I haven't got all the way through it, but that the U.S. has imprisoned more prisoners than any fucking country in this fucking planet, dude. Why do you need a $9.4 million to build they're getting $9.4 million here.
Yeah, they're paying the state of Phoenix or whoever the fuck $9.4 million to
State of Arizona.
State of Arizona. Yeah, State of Arizona. $9.4 million to house these inmates while they upgrade prisons.
Because they need to lock more fucking people up.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking crazy. So
that is fucking nuts.
$9.4 million.
Phoenix is a state. I'm standing by that.
You got it, man. Whatever, bro. Hella stand by it, dude. So, shot callers and, quote, no connection, unquote, to Nevada got sent a lot of lifers. Okay, so let me read this sentence again because he kind of has a comment here. So we are here for 2 years, I guess. The article said 2 years for $9.4 million while Nevada builds new units. Shot callers and no connection to Nevada got sent. A lot of lifers, I guess, who know really how long there was a rumor. Does that make any fucking sense what I just wrote?
No, Jesus, wow.
That's fucking crazy. Again, I'm just reading what's written.
And I'm trying not to read over your shoulder, so it's hard for me. I'm trying to process it, listening to it, not reading it.
I'm trying to think about, okay, so that is because, again, Baden forgot his fucking audio equipment.
Yeah, so I'm sitting on Jose's lap right now.
Yeah, he has to sit on my lap while I read this.
Otherwise, I can't reach the mic.
But don't worry, it's closed on. Other than that, it would be gay.
Yeah.
So let me try to read this fucking thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to read this thing again and see if I can make something out of it. So we are here for 2 years, I guess. The article said... This is take 3. I guess. The article said 2 years for $9.4 million while Nevada builds new units. Shot callers and no connection to Nevada got sent. I think he meant to use a period, not a comma.
There we go. Yeah.
A lot of lifers, I guess, who know really how long. There was a rumor of New Mexico and 600 more Nevada inmates.
Wow.
So
they might be shipping 600 more to New
Mexico, I guess. That's what it sounds like. Wow. While they built more units.
And how many went to... Sorry, one
200
more time. 200
to AZ.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was one of those 200s.
Yeah.
People found info on Nevada websites about it.
If you're going to get traded, wouldn't you be depressed if you got traded to Arizona for anything? Like any professional sport, prison, like...
If you know what Indians...
fuck, I'm going to Arizona. Like, Jesus Christ.
If you know what Indian Springs was, no.
Where careers go to die.
Well, no, it depends on how you look at it. Because Phoenix Suns, they farm them and then they give them out to the people, remember?
Yeah, it's a
and
development
then they get
program.
better.
Yeah,
exactly.
Welcome to the minor leagues. We'll get you really good and then we'll sell you.
Then we'll sell you and then we'll still suck. People found info on Nevada websites about it. Nevada Cure, Review Journal Vegas, and the government websites about prison, if you're interested. Also found out I'm surrounded by cow shit pasture. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I tried to just like leaned out the window. Yep.
I better write that down. Yeah. Duh, we smell it. Talk about a shithole. And we see dudes jumping out of places.
What? What?
Oh. I know. I'm fucking completely... we only had 2 beers deep, so we're not like we're fucking...
Yeah, trust me, it's not us. Jesus.
Fuck, what kind of shit did they smoke in prison? So he says, dudes jumping out of places, exclamation point, what the fuck? He actually uses WTF.
Yeah, WTF.
That's crazy. Crazy Cuckoo Land.
He's a Mark Maron fan.
Some skydive around 4 prisons.
Huh? Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was gonna skydive, it wouldn't be into a prison. Like, I'm just gonna land next to the prison, hopefully,
and not get shot. Hopefully,
yeah. Hopefully, there's not an east wind today. I might end up in the yard. Fuck.
And fucking land up in the Green Mile and the fucking. Anyway, so this is basically ends. Anyway, if you get this letter after the 22nd, then shit, I tried.
Well, shit.
Yeah, well, that's shit, yeah. Till next go around, kumbaya. Your bro, Brad.
Kumbaya, motherfuckers.
And there is the other letter from Brad.
I'm sure that'll come out nice on the microphone.
That was fun.
That was good. It's fucking really good. Jesus. I think it left us with more questions than answers.
Fucking, that was amazing. I should have read that motherfucker before I wrote him back. I thought I did, but I must have missed a few things. What the fuck was jumping out places?
Yeah, now you got more fucking questions. Oh.
Definitely.
Did I forget to ask who's jumping out and why?
God, it's so fucking insane. Yeah, that was, but that was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was, again, that was the one from Arizona on, whatchamacallit. Again, that was from February letter.
Yeah. For those of you who are looking for a longer podcast, hopefully this
will suffice.
Suffice, yeah. Maybe your needs have been met, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. And don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, definitely. Subscribe.
Definitely.
Then you'll know when we release new ones, and we won't have to text 50 people while we sit here for 20 minutes texting and texting and texting. So
yes, absolutely. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Letters from B-Rad. I know I did.
I had a great time. This is one of the best ones yet.
I think so too. I think it's just kind of relaxed and shit. Yeah. It's Friday night.
It's more comfortable on your lap than, on the couch.
Much more comfortable.
Much better.
I thought you were going to run a little heavy, but you're not.
No.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Muscle weighs more than fat, so.
It definitely does. Next time I'll sit on your lap.
Hey guys, it's Baden here.
They won't know the difference.
Oh. Jesus.
So I don't know. I guess we end it here unless we have anything else to say.
I don't think so. The commercials will say it at the end. Love you guys.
Right. Well, thanks again, man. Thanks again for joining us, and keep an eye out. We will have some more coming soon, and hopefully Reggie again this coming week.
Yep, definitely.
All right, don't forget to check out ktshirts.net.
Check us out on YouTube, Juan and Joe Studios. And you're listening to our podcast, which is Juan and Joe Podcast on iTunes, Overcast, our website, juanandjoecomedy.com/podcasts for all of your podcasting needs. I think that's where you can find us. Instagram, yeah. I'm under Jose Meza Photography. We also have Juan and Joe. You have the Baden. Is that correct? The Baden, yeah. Because my kid took Baden.
Baden, right.
So I was like being a smart ass and I took the Baden. Yeah.
Yes.
The original. And the best.
Right. And on KT Shirts, if you guys aren't aware, the shirts are minimal designs and they're based off movies, video games, TV shows, kind of pop culture stuff, right?
Pop culture shit for sure, yeah. So definitely.
Always free shipping too, so you guys know.
To the U.S.
To the U.S., yes.
Free shipping to the U.S.
Yes, absolutely. So I just wanted to say that because I noticed that we didn't have the, I at least want to give them a little bit of detail as far as our KT Shirts went. So,
yeah.
Again, thanks again for everything, guys, and we got to keep this rolling.
Yep.
That's a fucking wrap.